All right, this is another topic I want to talk about. I saw my man HLD say this the other day. Saw other YouTubers talking about it as well. I think Punch said it. They said if T.O. goes in there and beats George, I'm sorry, not George Kambosos. We know what happened there.
Full responsibility.
Yeah, we know what happened there. That wasn't good. Wasn't his best night. Had a bad night. Had a bad night at the office that night. All right. But they said if T.O. goes in there and beats Josh Taylor, he got to be in the Hall of Fame. They say he's a Hall of Fame if he can go in there and beat Josh Taylor. Do you agree? Put a case on it. I'm going to put a survey in the chat for that one. Let me put a survey in the chat. I didn't have a survey up, but let me put one up. If Teofimo Lopez can go in there and beat Josh Taylor, will you have him in the Hall of Fame? That would be a LOMA, a victory over LOMA. That would be unifying, then fighting LOMA. I mean, unifying with LOMA, then going over there and beating Josh Taylor, an undefeated, former undisputed champion. Some would say, especially his fan base, they would say, hey, man, you got to put our guy in the Hall of Fame. What do you say? Let me see. Let me put a survey up in the chat. Let me see what they're saying out there. Is T.O. a Hall of Famer if he beats Josh Taylor? Put a survey up. I'll leave that one up. Is Teofimo a Hall of Famer if he beats Taylor? Now I'll just make that a yes or no. I didn't proofread, so if I got any typos in there, y'all leave me alone. Is Teofimo a Hall of Famer if he beats Josh Taylor? Oh, Lord, the nose are rolling in quick. HLD, put a Band-Aid on it. Click the yes. Somebody put a Band-Aid on it. Nose are going up. I don't see no yeses yet. Golly, let me get out of there. Let me stop looking at it. Show more, call him out. Show more.
Did you even take that question seriously, bro?
Man, what?
I mean, come on.
Talk to me. Come on. If Teofimo wins,
Hall of Fame to beat two guys. Come on.
You gotta fix the audio. You gotta fix your audio.
Oh, you don't hear that? You can't hear me?
Yeah, it's just like your phone moving around a lot. Say that again.
No, okay. I said Hall of Famer. Come on, man. Beating two guys, that's not gonna get you in the Hall of Fame, bro.
So I mean, Tim Bradley got 2 wins. He beat Manny Pacquiao and he beat Juan Manuel Marquez.
He also beat Lamont Peterson, unified the titles. He beat everybody else at 140.
They ain't gonna
come on, man.
Nah, he ain't in there because of that. He ain't in there because of Lamont Peterson. He in there for that Manny Pacquiao win and that Marquez win.
He's in there because he's a 2-division world champion, former unified champion at 140. That's why he's in there.
So
that he beat Pacquiao.
So if T.O. beat Loma, who was the man at his division, a unified champion, then goes up in weight, beats an undisputed champion, why wouldn't he be?
Not a Hall of Famer. He could be a good fighter.
Why not?
He's only got 17 fights. Ain't no 17-fight fighters getting into the Hall of Fame, bro. Just don't happen like that.
I'm telling you, man. No, I mean, I ain't saying he's gonna retire right now, but he'll have a bid for the Hall of Fame. He beat Loma, unified champion, a pound for pound #1 guy. Then beats technically, if Josh Taylor didn't drop those belts, this would be him fighting for undisputed. That's not T.O.'s fault.
I'm not saying it is. I just don't think beating 2 guys is enough to get you to the Hall of Fame. That's all I'm saying.
You just described Bradley beating those 2 guys, his unification and being the 2-division. T.O. would be a 2-division champion, be the undefeated.
He also beat a champion. He beat a long-running champion in Lamont Peterson, and he beat Juan Manuel Marquez, and he beat Manny Pacquiao.
Okay, so T.O. goes up there,
and he won titles at 140 and 147.
So this would be T.O. winning titles at 135 and 140. He would be a 2-division champion. He would have beat a undefeated, undisputed. Hey, look, Tim Bradley never did that, right? I'm just trying to be fair.
No, he never beat an undefeated guy. Never beat an undefeated guy. No, he never did that. The Loma wasn't undefeated when he beat him. Was he?
No, he was not. He only had one. He only lost his first fight, right?
No, he lost the second fight. He lost to fucking
Salido. Low blows, rabbit punches.
He lost to Salido.
Low blows, rabbit punching, and the dude missed weight by like 10 pounds.
Where's the low blow, rabbit punch, or the outweigh me by 10 pounds column on BoxRec? Where's those columns at?
It never heard of it.
It ain't up there.
Exactly. They're not up there, so nobody cares about that. You lost.
Okay. I don't think Tim Bradley in there for that Lamont Peterson. I think he in there because the only man on paper who ever beat him is Manny Pacquiao. He beat everybody else. He beat everybody else that stepped in that ring. But most namely though, 2 Hall of Famers. He beat 2 Hall of Famers. T.O. would have beat 2 Hall of Famers, right?
And T.O. hasn't done that.
You don't think Loma's gonna be a Hall of Famer?
No, T.O. has lost to a nobody.
He beat a
Tim
Hall of
Bradley never
Famer.
lost to nobody.
Oh, you got me right there. You got me. Well played, old nigga. You got me.
Tim Bradley never lost to nobody. He lost to nobody.
Damn.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, but hey, if they want to put him in, you can HLD gonna put him in there anyway.
Mike Tyson and Roy Jones lost to some quote unquote nobodies, as you put it.
Yeah, but Mike Tyson lost to a nobody in Buster Douglas. And that's, people still talk about that, but they look at everything else that he did. No,
he lost to a lot of nobodies after that.
Yeah, but so did Roy Jones, but that was at the end of their career when everybody knew they was faster.
They were still, but they were still fighting though. It's still on your record, right?
Well, he lost to nobody.
Hold up, hold up. Let me get your joke back off on you. Is it a column on BoxRec for I was old past my prime in this fight?
No,
I should have been fighting right here. Yeah, man.
Ain't no column for that. They shouldn't have been fighting. Exactly. Ali shouldn't have fought. He should have fought home. So same shit.
Hey, look, Kevin McBride. Stopped Mike Tyson. Made him quit. Danny Williams put him to sleep. I'm just saying. Shouldn't have happened, right?
Hey, Mike signed the contract, so that's on him. Shouldn't sign the contract, wasn't ready to fight. Right?
Yeah.
He signed it though, so that's on him. He got to deal with that. Ali got to deal with it. Roy Jones got to deal with it.
If we're gonna say because we're gonna say it's past his prime, we're gonna take away Lennox Lewis victory from him. Lennox Lewis beat him, right? Was he past his prime with Lennox Lewis fighting, or does
Lennox Lewis is just the better fighter? I got Lennox Lewis as the best heavyweight of that era because Lennox Lewis beat everybody in that era. Everybody.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, that's why I got him as the best heavyweight in that era. Over Tyson, over Holyfield, and Lennox Lewis, because he beat them all.
Yeah. Convincingly too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I got it like that. But yeah, that's all I want to say. HLD and Punch gonna definitely put T.O. in the Hall of Fame no matter what he does. That's their boy. But it is what it is, man. I hit you up later, Mark. You know how we do it.
My brother.
I'm gonna finish watching the Pelicans game, man. Later.
All right, peace. I shout out the show more. Good call. All right. It's Teofimo Hall of Fame if he beats Taylor. He said Tim Bradley has done way more than just beat Pac and Marquez. I'm telling you, Reggie, that's what he's known for, though. Those are his notable wins. We can name a lot of guys and a lot of fights, but you have notable wins. His notable wins, his marquee wins is the Manny Pacquiao first fight, which was a little controversy for some people. I had Pacquiao losing that fight. Yep, I didn't think Pacquiao was active enough. I thought he was trying to steal rounds in the last 30 seconds. But I had him winning. I had Tim Bradley winning that fight. And when he beat Marquez fairly easy in my opinion. Coach Ed Morris said Lomachenko's overrated. How, Coach? Ain't he a 3-division champion? Coach Ed Morris, I ain't got to tell you how hard it is to be a 2-time gold medalist, 3-division champion, unified. You making these guys quit, championship level guys quit on the stool. That ain't easy. That ain't overrated. That is not overrated. I got to give Lomachenko his props, Coach. You could call back and make your case, though, if you want to on this topic. I got to disagree with you on that one, Coach Ed Morris. But you are entitled to your opinion. He said Lopez arguably lost his last fight. Yep, some would say that. I thought Sandor Martin did good in that fight, and I think Sandor Martin got robbed of a knockdown in there too. I thought he knocked Teo down all 3 of those times. I think he only got credit for 1 knockdown, but he couldn't stop the check hook. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think Teo's gonna beat Taylor. I think he just got too many flaws. You know what I'm saying? That Taylor's gonna be able to exploit.
But he gotta fix these holes.
Yeah, he gotta fix them holes, man. He gotta fix those holes. I think Josh Taylor's gonna exploit him. I think Josh Taylor's gonna be rough, rugged in there. He gonna get some headbutts, some elbows. Josh Taylor, it might be a time in the clinch. Josh Taylor might throw him to the ground just to show how strong he is. Yeah, Josh Taylor, man, that's a big dude. He blow up in weight, man, in between fights, but he definitely blows up after that rehydration. Tall, big, got a heavy jab, an active jab. That's gonna be different for Teo. Teo can't sit back and wait, and all that lunging in that he tried to do with Sandor Martin, the guy who can't crack. Man, he gonna find out Josh Taylor can hit. I think Josh Taylor can hit Teo and hurt him. I think he could hurt him bad. All right. Oh, Cooking with Cersei, you said Ali lost to nobodies. Shell Moore said, you better watch that slander, bro. All right. That's where I'm at with it. I think the kid is a good fighter. I think he's a good fighter. I don't know if we seen enough of him at 140 to go in there and just beat up on Josh Taylor, bro. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. But can he pull it off? Oh yeah, he can.
What do you mean by that?
Because we ain't seen Josh Taylor fight in over a year. Teo's been active. Teo has had what, 2 fights since the last time Josh Taylor fought, right? That activity is gonna mean something. That activity is gonna, I think that's gonna be the difference in the fight. How active Teo's been, but also how active he can be in that ring and be effective. How's he gonna get past Josh Taylor's jab? I'm just still waiting for one of the Teo fans to tell me that. And I'll give you shots on me, man. Congratulations. I'll pour one up for you. I'm just trying to figure out how is Teo gonna get past the jab? Because he couldn't get past Sandor Martins. He was lunging in, leaping in, getting caught with the check hook all night. Marq Nash, did you say all night? I said all night.
All night?
All night
long.
All night long.
Yeah, he was getting caught with the jab. He couldn't stop Sandor Martin's jab. So I'm just curious at the game plan. If you're a Teo fan, I'm a Teo fan too, but I'm not unrealistic about one of my favorite fighters' abilities. And yes, Teo is more of one of my favorite fighters than Josh Taylor. I like Teo. He's explosive. He be talking that talk in the interviews and on camera. Oh man, I love it. Love everything he's doing when it comes to that. But he has limits. And I think his limit was at 135. I think the limit was 135, man. Like, I haven't seen him fight anybody the way he fought Loma since then. He didn't fight Kambosos that way. He didn't fight Campa that way. And he didn't fight Sandor Martin that way. Didn't fight Kambosos that way. He's been like overly aggressive, taking uncalculated risk, and getting caught with good shots. Actually, at the end of the Loma fight, Loma started turning it up on him. Yeah, I said that. Put a case on it. Loma started coming on strong, putting the beats on him. I think Teo winning that last round was key to him winning that fight. Let me see. What was the scorecards for that fight? Let me see. Anybody remember? Anybody? Let me see. Teofimo Lopez. That's a dope name, Teofimo. That is a dope name. What does Teofimo even mean? I want to know what that name means. It's a dope name. All right, let me go to this Lomachenko fight because, like I said, he ain't fought no fights like this since then. But what was the scorecards for this fight? Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, the fans had it 113, 115. That means they had Teo winning. Julie Letterman had it a wash. She only gave Lomachenko 1 round. Good night, Julie Letterman. He definitely won more than 1 round. So she gave Teo 119, 109. Steve Weisfeld 117, 111. Tim Cheatham 116, 112. So he didn't even need that last round. He didn't even need that last round. All right. I'm just, what's this one? What's this? The fan score, professional officials. Okay, boom. Yeah, I'm looking at the scorecards right here. Yeah, Loma started coming on strong. Loma was winning rounds. What's this? 11, 10, 9, 8. On this other card, he won 11, 10, 8. The other one, he won damn near all. Yeah, Julie Letterman she only gave Lomachenko round 11. That's the only round she gave Lomachenko. Julie Letterman, you sleep at the wheel, sister. It was closer than he did better than that. Somebody said Teofimo means get your ass. Don't do him like that, show more. Only one man beat him. Only one man beat him so far. 404, you got the flow. Tell them your name, where you from, family.
This coach again, Mr. Nash. How's it going, brother?
Talk to me, man. I'm up here having a blast, man. It shouldn't be this much fun doing these shows.
Go back and address that comment I put in the chat, the Lomachenko being overrated. And the reason why I say that it's partially biased. For one, Teddy Atlas had this man in the Hall of Fame with 3 fights. He don't have enough body of work to even be considered for a Hall of Famer, in my opinion, in comparison to who is in the Hall of Fame. This man literally has 19 fights. And he has 2 losses against Teofimo Lopez and Salido. Everybody else that he beat was basically C+, B level fighters. He has not been a top-notch guy since he became professional. That's why I say he's overrated. He ducked Devin Haney. He's about to get smoked by Devin Haney in about a month. And he's already 36 years old. He don't even have enough time to even rack up enough wins to be considered a Hall of Fame. At 19 fights, I mean, how can you be in the Hall of Fame with 19 fights?
You got 2 gold medals before you even went
pro. We talking about professional. I know they make special exceptions.
And I know it's some people in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we can't take that away because when they put you in the Hall of Fame, they count all of that. And yeah, man, he's a 2-time gold medalist. He's a champion, 3-division champion, unified. Just because he didn't have that many fights, pretty much damn near all these fights been title fights though.
Yeah, I mean, I see that. You know, you can have that argument. I just think he needs some more body of work when they in the professional ranks. Like to me, he does not have a signature win as a professional. Yeah, you was a great amateur. I mean, you look at playing the great guys, Gary Russell Jr.
He beat Gary Russell. I'm about to say he beat Gary Russell.
Gary Russell. I give him credit for that. I forgot about Gary.
He beat Nicholas Walters. I think Nicholas Walters was the undefeated champion around that time, right?
Yeah, he was just kind of raw though. I mean, like I said, he was a champion though, but he wasn't. You know, he was kind of.
He beat another 2-time gold medalist in the pro, and as far as I know in boxing, that had never happened where you get 2 guys, both of them won gold medals twice, and then they're fighting each other as a pro for a title. That had never been done before. That's history of its own. Now, granted, do I think Rigo was too small? Yeah,
Oh,
Rigo's
so
too small
Rigo, man,
for him.
Rigo probably 50 years old, man. You see how that dude
No,
face look like he been drinking all day,
I'm sorry,
man.
coach, but he signed a contract, he got paid, he got in that ring, and he lost.
Yeah, he lost. I give him credit. I give him that. But to me, he needs a signature win. Like he need to beat one of these young guys to be great. I mean, here they already making excuses for Lomachenko already. Oh,
Gary Russell was a young guy.
He
beat Gary Russell when he was really young.
I want to see him. I want to see him in there with
Walters.
The Dream,
okay.
the Devin Haney, The Dream. We're gonna go out there and put on a display on this guy, man. He gonna do a number on Lomachenko. And if he beat Lomachenko, if Lomachenko beat Devin, then I'm gonna give him his praise. You know, I put him in my Hall of Fame if he beat Devin. I like The Dream. You know, I'm kind of partial towards him. If he beat The Dream, I'm gonna put him in the Hall of Fame. If you get in there with Shakur Stevenson, beat him, hey, you're doing something. Like right now, those guys are the cream of the crop. The Dream, Shakur Stevenson, and like of course, you know, you got Tank Davidson, and you got the other guys, Ryan Garcia, them 4 guys right there.
Right.
But I don't know. I think this fight against The Dream could be.
What if he goes back down in weight and fights INOUE? Because I heard he's talking about fighting INOUE, going back down.
That's a good fight. But I guess my thing is Lomachenko, is he an old 36?
Yeah, no, you just said you want to see him fight. That would be a signature win, undefeated, former undisputed, and by that point, if he goes down to fight him, and that means he would have beat Steve Fulton. Cool boy.
I like Stephen Fulton. I like that fight. I'm not even sure he could beat. Matter of fact, if they were to fight, I would favor Steven to win that fight. If he fought Lomachenko. Yeah. Okay. And, you know, that's just my opinion, Coach. Like I say, Teddy Atlas kind of rubbed me the wrong way because he put Lomachenko over
but that's
Andre Ward.
But that's Teddy. But look, you shouldn't get mad at the fighter because of another professional's opinion. Like you don't have to I got to go extra hard because you didn't like what Teddy Atlas said. Forget Teddy Atlas. That's why he lost his job over there anyway. He on YouTube like me. The nigga Teddy Atlas on YouTube with the rest of us.
Yeah, that's fact. I don't like I say Lomachenko. He just got to show me something, man. You know, got to show me something. Like he's a good fight. I can't take that from Olympic accolade. You know, gold medalist, 400 amateur fights. Yeah, that does speak volumes. But he just got to have. If he beat one of these young guys like a Puller Manny Pacquiao, he comes out and beat somebody like a Keith Thurman, somebody he's supposed to lose to. And now they keep saying Lomachenko's old. So is he old or is he young? Which one is it? Because Max Kellerman's already making excuses. Oh, he's too old. He's too small. Fight ain't even happening. So they already given this man an out, a reason. If he does lose to Devin, he was too old. But he's the same age as Floyd when Floyd beat Canelo. When Floyd was supposed to lose to Canelo at age 36. So, you know, it's like, which one is it? Is he old or is he young? I don't know. You know, it's too much inconsistencies right there. You know, certain fighters, you know, the complexion for the protection, you get one treatment. Either, you know, if you got the complexion for the protection, either you run, if you like one of us, the brothers, or you run too much. Oh, he ain't boxing. If you the other guy like Tyson Fury, oh, he's a great boxer, great footwork. Look at him move. Which one is it? Are we running or are we boxing? Which one is it? So they hold the black fighter to a higher standard than the white fighter.
Wow.
It's a different standard. You know that even when Jack Johnson was fighting, he was moving around. Oh, stay still. He's running. He's scared. He's cowardly. He won't stand and fight. He's moving around. He's yeller. They're saying all these different things about Jack Johnson because he was moving around, beating these guys, popping them, moving. Now Lomachenko, we never seen Bob Arum say, he's the greatest fighter since Muhammad Ali. Man, come on, man. For real? You gonna put this man in the same category as Muhammad Ali?
That's what. Hey, look, he said that he's supposed to say that. That's his promoter.
Man, Muhammad.
He was telling people. Remember, he was telling people Terence Crawford was the next Floyd Mayweather back then. Remember, people didn't like that neither.
But but actually, that was kind of close comparison because you think prime Floyd, prime Terence Crawford. That's a good fight, man. That's a good fight.
Who would win?
That's a 50-50 fight. You can count on one hand the amount of black fighter that Floyd fought.
What's the
prime,
what weight was Prime Mayweather?
35.
See, I think at 135 he would beat Terence.
It'd be a good fight. Yeah, it'd be a good fight.
Terence had mastered everything he got mastered now, because some of that stuff he got mastered now, he got that from Floyd too. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Floyd definitely revolutionized the game, but at least Floyd been getting a lot of these guys hurt too, because they trying to emulate Floyd and they get knocked out. Trying to do their shoulder roll, and they don't know what they're doing.
They don't know what they're doing. They don't bend at the waist. They don't keep the chin tucked when they do it. They pull straight back trying to do it. Yeah, some of them try to do it too early. By the time Floyd was doing that stuff, it was later in the fight. Seen guys go out there, they doing the shoulder roll round 1, round 2. I was like, Floyd wasn't doing that around that time. That pull counter, he was doing that pull counter after he got you tired and got your timing. Like he was working on them pull counters, hitting them guys with that when he got their timing, or they had slowed down some around, closer to the mid rounds. Yeah, man, yeah. Some of them dudes are trying to emulate the wrong thing. What I do like is more fighters.
I got kids coming to the gym all the time, 12, 13, 14 years old. Coach, teach me to Philly shell. Teach me to Philly shell. I said, I tell you what, lay on the ground real quick. That's what that Philly shell gonna get you right there. You're gonna get you knocked out. Put your hands up. Don't try to Philly shell right now. That's for experienced fighters right there. You ain't got enough experience to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to chime in on Lomachenko. Like I said, you kind of persuaded me a little bit. Lomachenko does have some good wins. I forgot about Gary Russell. I forgot about that one. But like I said, he just ain't got the body of work to me as a professional. 19 fights. I like to see guys go in the Hall of Fame with at least 30 fights. I don't even think he should be considered. But I know they put Rocky in the Hall of Fame. I know they put commentators in the Hall of Fame. People that never boxed before day in their life, they in the boxing Hall of Fame. I guess it is a category for everybody.
Matchmakers. Look, hey, look. If I stay in the game long enough, they gonna have one for us too.
Yeah, YouTube in the Hall of Fame.
Best YouTube personality pursuing. This award is for guys from YouTube who actually preserved the sport of boxing and pushed the craft forward and took their stuff to the next level and did great interviews and they go fuck around. They're gonna have one for us too, Coach. I'll be right there too.
I know that.
I'll be like this. First and foremost, is this thing going? First and foremost, I want to thank God, Al Heyman, my mama.
Yes.
Right after God, I'm gonna thank Al Heyman before I thank my mama and my wife and my kids. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm gonna be right there. If nothing else, my goal is gonna try to get my boy Stitch Duran in there, because I think Stitch Duran should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna start that petition up this month. I'm still working on my writing, but I'm writing a petition, man. You'll sign a petition? Trying to get Stitch Duran in the Hall of Fame, man.
Yeah, we'll get him in there.
All right. Well, all right, Coach, let me get on these last couple topics out, man. I'm gonna close this thing down. I think I got 2 more.
All right, Coach.
All right, man. Appreciate you. My God. Good work right there. I like Coach Ed Morris. Shout out to Douglasville Boxing Gym. Douglasville Boxing Gym on the west side. In Atlanta on the west, well, outside Atlanta, right there on the west side. Douglasville Boxing Gym. Check out my guy, Coach Ed Morris.